Hello, I'm Marnell from Miemie's Keepsakes, and I'm back today to work on my medieval journal. And I made some masterboards yesterday, and we decorated these pockets. And I don't know if you can see the crackle in the, sorry, it's very close, but this is a crackle copper texture paste, and I love it. It looks so rich and just beautiful. So I made more masterboards and I thought we can decorate them today. I played around yesterday with some of the journaling cards I made. So this one is an image from a book, image from Florilegium, one of Roxy Creations labels, and just a satin ribbon out there. And I'm thinking I'm going to sew around with some gold thread. That one, and then this one I used this texture paste. It's a brown rust texture paste, and I can honestly say that I don't really like it. It's very gritty and it is matte, and I suppose if you do want to get a rust effect, then this would work nice. This image comes from Raindrop Lila. I think it's Medieval Princess. I'll have to double check. And this one as well, this same kit. And so I just added a cutout from, or a fussy cut from Florilegium as well, a doily, and just some copper wax around to give it some richness. And this pocket, same thing. This is from, I found this beautiful Renaissance art book, and it came from that book. I'll try to remember to bring it for next time. And just a sticker and some labels from Roxy Creations. And this one is an image from that book. It was very simple with some lace, and then again texture paste from that, with that copper texture base. So let's do another card. Thinking this was just, I have a couple of images here. This might be a little too big, but let's tear it down a little. It's very dark. Maybe I also have not straight at all. Okay. I think it should go this way. I wonder if kind of looks really not straight at all. So let's fix that with my distress tool. I can get it out of the container and just kind of get rid of because this side is it just needs a little bit taken off, so I don't want to. Let's just crumple it up a little bit, give it some texture and make it look old. This tool I bought from Stampin' Up years ago, and I don't know if they still have it, but I do believe Tim Holtz have something similar, and I'm pretty sure there'll be other companies who has the same, but you can use your scissors as well. And then maybe we need to, should we give it like that old gold? So this is not a shiny gold as that the Inca gold. This one is more like it's called vintage gold, and it is from Prima Marketing. And this one is, gives you that old gold feeling, or look, not feeling. It doesn't really want to go into those edges. really want it to go in there. Maybe if I polish it a little bit more than I normally do. There. Don't want the white from the paper to show. Okay. And I am going to glue that down with art glitter glue. Okay. Just put this on here. And then I have this sequence gold. I'm wondering if I cut it down here a little bit, so we'll have some of the netting as well. I don't want it straight. If I can kind of get it to crumple up like that, that's the look I want. How will I get it down like that? Because it's not bulky, it's just netting. Let's just try. And of course now the entire place is covered in little sequins. Try sewing with this stuff, it's a nightmare. Okay. Or do I want it? No, I do want it with the sequins on this side. I'm just going to do this. I do like that. And then she can go in here with that little bit on top of her. Yep. Like that. And what else can we add? I have these beautiful butterflies, but I don't know if they really go. I'm not sure. I have this gold. It is just coming apart. But this gold ribbon. I do like that. Okay, let's glue her down and then go from there. And I'm going to use the art glitter glue just because it's not totally a glossy page, but it is a little shiny and you know, not matte and don't glue down as easily as a matte paper would. Okay. And let's add this on the bottom here, like that. And I'm thinking, let's do overload of gold. And I have my stencil here from yesterday. See, the other thing is that texture paste, I soaked this overnight, but that brown rust paste, it's not going off my stencil. I'm not very happy about that. Anyway, it's not the end of the world, but like I said, I'm just not happy with my stencil being dirty. Let's stencil with the gold paste, and I'm just using my finger, and I might go ahead and sew this with gold thread too. I'll see once I get to the sewing part, as I'm putting everything kind of to the side to sew at the moment. Maybe we need a little bit more. Where did I have it? Like that. This way too. Yes. And shall I add just, maybe I should have done this before I did the ribbon, just a little bit of gold on the bottom here. Okay, and let's just finish it off with a gold edge, and I think that's enough. If I'm sewing this as well, there's a lot going on, the background is busy, so I think that should be enough. You can always add something, and I'm just going to add a gold edge on this side. I did collage the back with some scraps as well, but it's you can write on this side for sure, but just to make it a little bit more interesting. I'm wondering, do I want to add something on here or not? Maybe not. Okay, one done. So let's try another one. This one, I have these, but now I only have the small ones here from Roxy Creations. I think this is her, is it her Renaissance ladies? Can't remember. I do want, I have this, it's not the right color, but maybe I have this lace that I found at the thrift store, I think last week, and I haven't taken the ruffle out yet, but let's just cut it off on the top here and see how that kind of burgundy red looks on here. Maybe that. Did I get some? I got some gold on the image. Let's see if we can get rid of it with oh, the wipe does take it off. Thank goodness. Okay, let's see. I'm wondering if I put it this way. Yeah, I do like that. Let's do that. And I'm going to just, again, to make her stand out, just add a little bit of shimmer around the image, because the background is very busy. This would just don't want that much on it. My fingers are still you know, I still have glue on my fingers. Let's see if I can get rid of, if I'm lucky again. Maybe not this time. Okay, no. We'll just leave it there. So I'm going to glue this down, and I think I'll sew around this one as well. That one is empty. Yeah, I think it's Renaissance Ladies from Roxy Creations, this one. And there is smaller images, but of course I didn't, bigger images, but I didn't bring it. I'm still fussy cutting all the ephemera from all the kits. I'm going to use the fabric tack to glue my lace down. Maybe I'll just tuck the lace over the edge here to the back, just for a little bit of detail. Okay, then what else does she need? Let's see, I still have some of this gold. I have the gold, and then, but I think this is too orange. Yes, I don't like it. And let's see if I can find a label this time that would work. And I don't have a punch here that is big enough for that. Okay. And where is that little teeny tiny butterfly? Oh yeah, I do like that. So let's put this down. And I'm thinking maybe what I'll do is do like a decorative stitch on there. I'm going to try and see, how did I have this way? Can't remember. Let's just do it that way. And then maybe do a decorative stitch in there. I'm not sure. We'll have to see when I get to the sewing part. I'm going to put that butterfly on there. And it's just a small little teeny tiny journaling card. Let's see what else. Let me see if I can find some images and then find a card that's big enough, because I only have a couple of images here. And what about this one? This one is from, ooh, that is pretty. Okay. This one is again that medieval princesses, and I am thinking maybe I'll just tear this side down, and with the ruler on this side to tear it down a little bit as well. And I'm wondering if I should add, but it's too busy. Kind of just disappears in the background. Then maybe I do have this satin ribbon that I bought at a thrift store as well. I don't know if it's too, if I can make a ruffle. Okay, let's get some of the rose gold around her, not that much. Again, just to make her stand out on this very busy background. I'm seeing something else that might work better. I have some like a rosy pink lace over here. Just, and again, I haven't even done the, I usually take the ruffle out, but maybe I should leave the ruffle on here because it's not very bulky. I'm not sure if I like this color with it. Thought I would, but I don't. I think this is better. So I'm going to glue this down. Over here. And I am going to glue just this down as a ruffle. I don't know how well that would work, but that would be pretty. Don't have any, still have not bought some, but I'll sew again when I get to the sewing machine. I'll sew this down. Just want to add like an irregular ruffle. I do need to stop by the dollar store and get some glue sticks for me, because I had so many, so I stopped buying them for the longest time, and now suddenly I don't have any. Anyway, I will sew this down. Just got this on an angle. Okay, I'm going to sew that down, but for now it will stay there. And I'm wondering if I should add, no, it's too thick. It's too wide, not too thick. Too wide. And this would be too wide too, I think. Although I do like it. Let's add that on there. Then it doesn't look so rough. And I am adding quite a bit of glue on the edges because this kind of trim frays really badly. Like, trims frays like crazy. And then maybe I won't even stitch this. Yes, and I don't think it needs anything more. Sometimes it's less is more, I suppose. Should I just add a little bit of gold here? I don't want too much, just the edges. I'm using that old gold, vintage gold again. Primo Marketing. And let's add some, I want to put it on a paper because it's, the white of the paper shows, but I like the torn look, so let's just cover the white on this side with gold. Here's a clean finger. I feel like I have other colors on there already, not just gold. I really want to get in there so I can hide that white strip that's showing from the other side, and you know, it gives it a nice thick edge or wide edge of gold, and it just makes it nice and luxurious. Okay. Let's see, let's do another one. Now I've dropped. Let me just pick this piece of fabric up, because I have this sari and I do want to use it somehow on the cards. It's not a bulky piece, even though it has all of this glitter. It's not, you know, really big. It's very small beads on there, but I just love this. Let's see if we can use that somewhere with one of these. Probably something with some gold or yellow undertones, maybe. Let's look at this one, and if we can find an image that I can always cut that down, I suppose, but maybe that one is, oh, I like this one. Oh, this one is beautiful. Okay, we're going to use that one, and I am wondering if I can get this flower, cut it out somehow so it would be on the side here. Okay, let's see if I can find my scissors. So I'm going to do it this way, and maybe start over here and then try to fussy cut that out. Maybe I'll just do it roughly. I don't want to use the big scissors because I want to fussy cut around it, sort of. So I have to go all the way to here. I think. Okay. Let's do this around this beautiful bead and embroidery work. It's probably machine done. I don't know how they do these things, but it is beautiful. I just be quiet for a little bit and concentrate, because it's such a thin fabric. It's kind of, don't want to cut too close either. Okay, that over there. If I do that without the red flower, maybe. Yes, so I'm going to go around here and get rid of this big flower. And I might get rid of that swirl as well. Let's see. No, I do like that. Okay, so let's tear this down a little bit so it's not all so straight, and a little smaller, and some of the beads will come off, but I'm going to glue this on, so it should be fine. Then I wonder if it needs anything more. Maybe if I can find a flower that's not, I don't want that to show. Or do I want it on the bottom here? No. Or maybe if I flip this over, then that is over there. And if I have this flower like that, yes, let's do it. So let's start with some gold again. I'm doing the vintage gold as well on this one, and just doing the gold because I do feel it just gives it a bit of, you know, rather than say for instance vintage photo. And I won't do everything in gold, but I do want to use a lot of metallics in here in this journal. And I don't like that. I have to figure something out. I'll deal with that in a minute. Okay, I just want to clean my finger again because this gold, the Inca gold, I find is more sticky to your fingers. This one comes off and make a mess easily. I need more baby wipes as well. Okay, so let's glue this one down. Where did my glue book go? Anyway, there's a page. Can use. I'm wondering now, should we just add maybe just on this side some gold? Maybe on all of them. Oh no. Okay, my one remaining gold baby wipe to the rescue. Okay, because this comes from a book, I can still, and it's kind of a little bit glossy, I can use the baby wipe to get rid of some of that gold. And then I just need to see where I want the sticker. Oh, it just goes that way. I thought it was shiny. Now it might not go the right way. Oi. I'll just do it like that. It'll just have to work. Yeah, I thought the shiny part was the sticker part and not the kind of vellum-y look. So let's just put her here. And then this we'll have to glue on with some fabric tack. Oh, this is just beautiful, this sari. And I think I'm going to leave it so it kind of overhangs a bit. I'll start at the top. I know it's on the right spot. And of course this I'm not going to sew because my sewing machine won't go through the beads anyway. And I do think it is pretty enough. It doesn't need anything else. I do like it a lot. Oh wow. That, and I'm going to leave that just kind of overhanging. A little more glue here. Okay. Wow, I do like that. Okay. So let's call it a day and show you what we made. My entire table is covered in little pieces of tiny beads and sequins. So the first one we made was this one with the sequins and the gold. Oh, still have gold on my finger. I'll have to be careful. The second one was this smaller little journaling card, and I'm going to sew around this one for sure. And I think I might sew around this one. No, I don't think. I'm not going to sew around this one. This one, and then this was the last one we made today. So thank you for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful day today. I am going to continue working on my journal today and hopefully finish a couple of things for the journal, so next time I can share that with you. Thank you and enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.